Hey guys, started the evening off super slow. I mean, I had to do a pretty big loop before an offer finally came in. I was getting really concerned. I'm like, has the summertime slowdown began? I know some of you guys have talked about it's a lot slower for you right now. Summertime can tend to get a lot slower when people start traveling and stuff. Let me know how things have been for you guys. I finally got something, but it took a bit. Like I said, I had to do quite a big loop, and when you start getting back to where you started, you start getting real concerned, you know, passing all of your restaurants and stuff. So this is what I got. Now, I did end up declining something from Grubhub, believe it or not. I was able to pick up like a partial schedule with Grubhub. They sent me an offer, 6.7 miles for $7.49. That was a no-go. And then it was quiet for a while, and then finally Ubereats came through, $11.03 for 5.4 miles, which is a good one. It is for Panda Express, which I am here right now, so we're gonna go check in. Orders usually ready at this location or close to being ready, so we can go get these wheels to moving. Yes, for Ashley Z Ubereats. Perfect, thank you. And the straws in the bag? Yes, the straw, thank you. All right, guys, got the order. So I go in there and there's an employee packing a bag, and I was letting her finish. She looked like she was really zoned in on packing the bag. Well, come to find out, that was my order, so perfect timing. Customer did message me to leave the order in a specific spot. I guess she don't want me coming up to the front door because the dogs bark. She messaged me, and then I seen in the notes that where she wants me to leave it and that she doesn't want the dogs barking. So totally understandable. Although sometimes, you know, customers will leave notes for us not to go near the door, don't knock, because of the dogs, and the dogs still hear us. So we're gonna see if the dogs hear me. I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna put it where she told me, but we're on our way. 10 minutes at 4.3 miles. Oh, hi, Ashley. Perfect. How you doing? Good. All right. There's that for you. And they said they put the straw in the bag. Let me grab your drink for you. Yeah. Yeah. All right, you need this, it's a hot day. Oh yeah, seriously. Have a good night. You're welcome, bye-bye. All right, orders dropped off. Now, it was a leave at where they told me to leave it. So I pull up and I see somebody standing out there. The customer was waiting, so I just handed it to her, hit skip photo, added a note that I handed it to customer. So all is well. It has been quiet. It was quiet for a bit after I dropped that off. So the question is the summertime slowdown, has it begun? Let me know. Today's the day that I've really noticed how slow it is. Usually, you know, my wheels have been moving, but it's like super slow, having to drive a bit, then I'll get an offer, which I did. $4.09 for 4.7 miles, but that is a decline for me. Driving, nothing, and then finally get something. I'm heading like towards where all my restaurants are. $8.09 for 3.1 miles. A good one, so I took it, but it's like spotty in between. And I have all my apps on, but Ubereats is bringing me the offers right now. So I did get a Spark earlier, but it was for another city, like 20-30 minutes away from me, and then I had X amount of miles to drop it off. Not even worth it, not even worth the drive out there. So we're gonna go check on this order. Now, this Chipotle location has been short-staffed lately when I picked up from here. We're gonna see how it is. We're going in. Thank you, appreciate it. Hi, picking up for Sierra K. Yep, burrito boy, yeah, thank you. All right, guys, I found out where all the customers are. They're in Chipotle ordering. There's a line in there. Last time I picked up from here, it was short-staffed and there was barely anybody in there. There's a line and then there's people dining. So maybe people are dining in tonight, but order was ready. Now, they weren't on the shelf. Sometimes they're on the shelf. Sometimes they keep them behind, kind of in the back. And somebody came and asked me who I was there for. It was ready. That's all that matters, thank goodness. So let's go get this dropped off. 9 minutes, 3.3 miles. All right, guys, smooth drop off for the Chipotle. Now, there was a screen door, and you got to pay attention to this because you don't want to set the food in front of their screen door. So they had like a Christmas tree still there. So I set the food by the Christmas tree, which was by the door, but that way they could get out and get their food. So I'm driving back towards my restaurant. It's quiet, but then I finally get an offer from Ubereats, $8.08 for 4.3 miles. Now, it is for 5 guys. And, you know, I was wondering if the customer ordered a milkshake because people love ordering milkshakes from 5 guys. Sometimes you got to kind of wait for the milkshake, but they have been good about it recently, and it is a hotter day, so don't blame the customer for getting a milkshake at all. But I like picking up from 5 guys because the last time I came and picked up from 5 guys, I got an add-on, and they just sent me an add-on literally as I pulled up. $9.82 for 1.1 miles. That is an excellent add-on. Now, the only thing that I've noticed with some of the add-ons with like super low miles, because I've done one recently that was 0 miles, it ended up not being 0 miles. It ended up being like a mile and something. Have you guys noticed that with the add-ons that the mileage is a little bit off? It's still not horrible because the pay is really good, but it is off slightly from what I've noticed. So let me know if you guys have noticed that. We're heading in. We're gonna check in because with 5 guys, you got to check in or they won't start making your food, at least from my experience and my 5 guys. So we're headed in. No, Samantha M and Riley B. That's all.
Oh, you're right here. Just a couple minutes.
Couple minutes? Okay, thank you. And you have both of them ready?
Huh?
Both of them?
Yeah. We're waiting on your
fries. Okay, cool. Thank you.
Like 3.5 to 4 minutes.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. There's a milkshake from both up front.
Perfect, thank you.
Have a good night.
You too. All right, guys, I am in shock with 5 guys. It has been forever since they've had my food pretty much ready where they just got to make the fries. Usually I come in and they have to pull the ticket because the place is usually packed, and it's not even packed like it usually is. I mean, there's people in there, but not like it usually is. So yeah, my food was ready for the most part, just had to make the fries. Both customers, of course, wanted milkshakes. So milkshakes are ready. Everything's ready. The only thing is, this is what I was going to say. So I asked for a drink carrier. She kind of set them up there, and you know, I need a drink carrier to get them to my car safely. Sometimes, you know, restaurants run out of them. I always keep spares in my car just in case, but typically there's drink carriers. But they have this funky drink carrier. I'll put a picture right here, to where if I had 2 milkshakes, they'd be moving around. It just, I don't like it. It's kind of sketchy. An accident can happen with this drink carrier. Anyway, so what I did is I put one customer's food in the back in like this little bucket that I have in the drink carrier, and then put one of my, you know, cardboard drink carriers with the shake so they don't move around. And then I put the other customers back here behind me with their food, kind of separated them out. Anyways, all is good, but that drink carrier, I'm like, this is not good. The employee said she don't like it either. Hopefully they'll come back with the separators so they're not moving around. No accidents can happen. First customer, 4 minutes, 1.1 miles. We're on our way. It is an apartment. They left some notes. I think they didn't want me to knock. Don't knock. The kids could be napping. So I'm not going to knock unless specified. That's how I usually do it. So we're on our way. Easy drop off and easy apartment to find. I was able to park right on the street and verify the building right from my window, so it worked out perfect. Next customer, which is the order behind me, 9 minutes, 3.8 miles, another apartment. We are on our way. All right, guys, having to check out the map really quick because I wasn't sure if I could trust the GPS, but it looks to be on point because the pinpoint was like at the entrance, and then another pinpoint was, you know, where the customer is, but it looks to be right. So let's go get this dropped off. All right, guys, orders dropped off. Now, this apartment complex, sometimes the GPS will take me to the building, and then sometimes it can be a little iffy. So the pinpoint was off, so that's why I had to stop at the map just to be sure, but it was kind of on. Like, it had two pinpoints. It had, like, you know, the little red, but it was towards the office, and then the actual like pinpoint was on the building. Usually it's like the red and the pinpoint on the building. Kind of funky, but yeah, we got it dropped off. Just had to confirm, you know, you don't want to be driving around and lost and then have to go back to the map when you're unsure. So, and I know where the map is. It's right at the entrance. So I just decided to take a quick peek. Anyways, all is well. The night has been off and on, but I've gotten some orders. Not bad offers at all. Just had to wait for them to come. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave you guys right here. Always appreciate you guys riding along with me. Do let me know how things have been for you guys. Has it slowed down for you, or have you noticed it picking up? I know some people that live more like in touristy areas, it can get busier for them in the summer, and the rest of us, it can get slower. So let me know how things have been. Do give the video a like if you enjoyed the ride along. Consider subscribing if you haven't already, and I'll be seeing you guys on the next one. Bye, guys.